Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi Podcast. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. Notary Educators, LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Tune in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast and subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi's YouTube channel also for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
There was a problem. I'm hoping it has been resolved. For those of you who do not know, I'm Coach Kimmi with Notary Educators, and I coach notaries and teach them how to have a successful business, how to execute their documents properly, because if you don't know how to do that, you have no foundation. And you also have no business doing business if you don't know how to properly stamp that paper, okay? Everybody can teach you how to market. I have a whole course on marketing, actually 2 of them, and a whole lot of videos on marketing, so I can teach you that also. But before we start marketing, we really want to make sure we know what we're doing. So that's where I come in. I get in the dirt with you, help you learn those proper notarizations. Hey, welcome. Help you learn what a jurat is, what an acknowledgement is, how to properly stamp those papers, okay? Because everything starts with the stamping of the paper. Everything, okay? I actually was going to talk about mystery shopping, which I am, but I do want to spend just a few minutes on this notarization piece. If you don't properly execute your documents, you will have errors. If you have errors, that means people are not going to want to work with you. They may work with you that one time. If you got to keep calling the signing company, and a lot of times I see this in Facebook, people will say, well, just call a signing company. Hey guys, welcome. Or other people will tell you, well, you don't need training. Just look at your handbook. Look at your handbook and call the signing companies. They'll teach you how to do it. No, they won't. When a signing company is hiring you, hey, Rhonda, 512, what's up? When a signing company is hiring you, they're not expecting you to call them on every single thing with a package. They're expecting that you are a notary loan signing agent that has been properly trained, know how to do your job. What does that look like in real world? You have a signing package and you're calling the signing company and you're like, hey, can you tell me what goes here? And then they say, your name. You think that company gonna want to keep working with you? Or you call them and you say, can you tell me what goes here? The date, right? Can you tell me who signs here? The witness, right? So we're not gonna guess. We're not gonna go and take a job and we have not been trained. Hey guys, welcome. And then we're gonna call the signing company. Even in our mentorship program, and that's part of why our mentorship program exists and has been working so well for years. For years, people stay in mentorship, not just because they don't know how to properly notarize, but they stay because they want help with their assignments. So we help you with your assignments too in mentorship. So I'm gonna tell you what that looks like. So what we teach our community and what we do is we tell our community before if you get a package, you don't know what it is or whatever, before you send it off to the signing company or while you're prepping your docs, if you have questions, come to the community. Let us help you first. Don't just pick up the package and call a signing company because it gives vibes like you don't know what you're doing. And you may not know, and that's okay. And sometimes even as a trainer and a coach, I may have to say, you know what, let's go ahead and call ABC Signing to confirm what it is that they want. Because I may not know. I didn't write the package. I didn't come up with it, right? Create it. But the point is, before you actually start calling the signing company, get the help that you need via community. That's what we do. Part of what we do in the community, okay? Rhonda says she was sick, had to go to the ER twice. Oh no, Rhonda, what's going on with you? You think you got like a virus or something? And you got to take care of your health first, baby. So if you can't do everything you need to do for your business right now, it's completely understandable, okay? Miss Willie Pinnell is in the house. What's going on with you, Miss Willie Pinnell? Doing her thing in mentorship, doing her home equity line of credits. Let's go. So, yeah. So I need to cut the fan on, guys. I'm roasting. So let's cut the fan on because I'm hot. I've been running outside. Oh, hold on. Wrong light. Wrong thing. Okay. Had to cut that fan off. So, yeah, you need to know what supplies you need. I can't tell you the number of times I've had notaries say, well, the client asked me about an embosser, but I don't have one. I was told I didn't need that anymore. Nobody ever uses that. Not true. Not true. So a lot of things that I may teach you and we teach you at Notary Educators may seem like, Kim, you guys are obsessed about your documents. You're obsessed about training. You're obsessed about us doing it correctly. And that would be a yes. See, okay, we are obsessed around here about our documents. We're obsessed about our documents being notarized correctly. Yes. And your client who hired you, you don't think they are obsessed that they want that document completed correctly? Yes. So I implore you, please don't go out here thinking, oh, I'll just read my handbook. I'll just read my handbook. The state gave me a handbook, so that means I'm ready to go. No, it does not. When you learn how to drive a car, usually they make you do a road test and stuff beforehand, right? When you're doing notarizations, that's not how it works. They do give you a handbook and they say, bye-bye, hope all goes well. Excuse me, and you expect people to pay you $150 per signing, $75 per signing, and you don't know what you're doing? Yeah, it doesn't work like that, guys. So you got to be properly trained. You got to get some training. You have to. Now, you can either self-teach yourself like I did. I self-taught. Okay, I did take a couple little things here and there. Notary training, I didn't do a full-blown notary training. I did a few things here and there. But I basically self-taught. And I encourage that for some people. If you're that person, you can self-teach. But most of you need structure. You need structure from the beginning. We need a foundation. What's on an ID? You have a driver's license, but most of you don't know what the issue date is. You don't know what the expiration date is until you get something in the mail saying your thing is expiring, right? So we start at the basics. We go over ID. We go over what's a jurat, what's an acknowledgement, basic stuff. How to administer an oath. When do you need witnesses? Like literally everything you need. How to build out that business. You out there taking jobs, but you don't have a way to collect payment. I see that happening so many times. Kimmi, I don't have a way to get paid. Now, you starting a business and you putting flyers out, you putting business cards out, but you don't have a way to accept payments. That's a problem. So we go over that in the Build Your Business course, okay? You need structure. And before I can even say it good, that's what Miss Tammy's typing. Let's see what's going on with Rhonda. We're going to get Miss Tammy's comment. Rhonda says, my blood pressure had dropped, my potassium had dropped, and my sugar was up. Rhonda, follow me on my other channel too. It's called Life with Kimmi and Jeff. And I talk about that kind of thing over there because we just went to the doctor and our numbers, we're going to discuss our numbers hopefully today live. But subscribe over there. It's called Life with Kimmi and Jeff. And I just did a whole video, Jeffrey and I, about why it's important to know your numbers. Your blood sugar, your A1C, your your blood pressure numbers, your cholesterol, all those different numbers, okay? So follow me over there. We can talk about that. But get yourself together, drink some water. I'm not a doctor. I have to say that. But I've had my blood pressure up before and my blood sugar. And both of those kind of work equally when they tell you what to do. So you want to drink a lot of water. Of course, back up off the sugar some. There's pastries, desserts, and all that kind of stuff. Candy, sugar. You would be surprised what has sugar in it. Even like Haws has sugar, like a cough drops. Everything has something in it. So just be careful with your sugar. Potassium, you can eat some bananas. Check with your doctor though. Make sure it's okay with what you got going on. But I would say eat you some bananas. And apple cider vinegar is good for everything. I do apple cider vinegar every day. But again, this is not that channel. So follow me on the other channel. We're going to go live and talk about it, okay? Next comment we have, but feel better, okay? Because we can't have you falling out on us. Tammy says, hey, Tammy. Royster says, that would be me. I need structure. Yes, Tammy. So that's what the mentorship program would do. It gives you structure. We've uploaded the modules in the way that you need to watch them, the courses, and it's not a whole lot of fluff. We don't give you 200 modules so you can be stuck with us for the rest of your life. No, you can stay with us for the rest of your life And people told me to quit saying that. They said, quit saying that, Miss Kimmi. We love you. We want to stay. And they stay for a community because of the community. Okay. They came because they wanted to learn the business, and they learn it, and they still stay. Why? Because they love the community. We help each other. We look at each other's Google pages. We look at each other's websites. Again, if you get stuck out there on an assignment, we got you covered. Okay, so you got 2 entry points, either $27 or $47. You can look at the website, notaryeducators.com, see which one is best for you. One of them includes your core courses that you need to get started. And then the other one is the all-inclusive package, okay? So you have 2 options to get started. Sometimes people start at the 27 and then they upgrade to the 47, but either way, you get access to the community. We're one family and we got you covered. Okay. Rhonda says, okay, thanks. Rhonda says, I have my notary exam coming up soon. Yeah, we got to get you feeling better for your exam, girl, so you can get your money. Okay. We got to get you feeling better soon. All right. So check out notaryeducators.com so you can see which part of the community, which way you want to join. You can start today, join right now. You don't have to wait. There's no waiting period. You don't have to wait on me to send you no email. When you join, you get access to your courses already. And then the first thing I want you to do is download the Kajabi app. It's a black K Kajabi. Download that. And then that way you can get into the community, introduce yourself, and let's go. Let's get started. I talked to a lady the other day. She was so sweet. She was older. And she was like, Kimmi, I talked to a couple other people and they were kind of quick and short with me. She said, but I thank you for talking to me. And I had to talk to her, guys, because she was, like I said, a little older and she just needed a little bit more. She actually had to have her neighbor come and help her with setting everything up. So it might be a little challenging for her, but she can get through it because we got older people in the community. Hey, I'm one of those older people. Okay, let's go. But I'm still doing it. We're going to do it. We're going to get it done. And that's what I was helping her to see. She was like, nobody's ever encouraged me like that. So yes, you got to do your part. You got to do your part. But once you get a little bit up there, the little bit that you know, plus what I know and plus what the community know, let's go. Okay. Let's see. So yes, let's get you feeling better, Rhonda, so you can do that test. Okay. Tammy says, I got stuck on the loan signing exam and I just exited out. No, Chica. So Tammy, this is why a lot of people, I'm so glad you made that comment, because back in the day, you know, we've been teaching now for about 5 years. Back in the day, people used to ask me, well, Kimmi, which order should I do the loan signing with you guys? Should I do the NNA first? Should I do you all first? What should I do? So I used to say, I want you to go ahead and do your NNA stuff first and then come on back. Boom. A lot of people was like, Kimmi, don't tell people that. See, I learned from you guys too. They was like, don't tell people that. They said, let us come and do the exam, the loan signing course with you first. Because once you do our loan signing course, it prepares you for the loan signing course at the NNA. So I realized that. So now I have changed my stance on that. And I don't change a lot. I usually don't change a lot, but it's true though. I realized that people were more apt to pass the NNA test after they saw the way we explain it in such a practical way. Matter of fact, we give you more than what's on the NNA test because we teach you from a more practical standpoint, what you're going to actually see out there in the field. Okay. I do like the NNA training because they revamped it last year, I think was the first year they revamped it. Go ahead and hit the like button for me, guys, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Yeah, they revamped it. I think it was last year. So now it's 6 sessions. It used to be like a list of 45 questions, and they had to change it up, guys, because what happened, and they would never say this probably, but I'm gonna tell you because I always keep it 100, which are, I think the answers to the questions just got out there. People was just going out there and just completing it. I'll just keep it a buck with you. That's what they were doing. People are going out there because everywhere you go, you can find the answers to the NNA test. Now, this new way they do it with the modules, I've not seen anybody do it. Don't do it, guys, because it ruins the experience for your fellow notary. Okay, everybody needs to know these answers for themselves. When they get out there, they can't go to YouTube and find a cheat sheet. Hey, Diamond, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. They can't go to YouTube and find a cheat sheet to get through their signing. Okay, they need to know this information. So when you go out there and you print all the answers and upload it and think you're being cute, or you know, we're gonna beat the system, or even you as a notary and you think, okay, I'm gonna go out here and copy these answers that Joe Blow put out here and I'm gonna go out here and just pass this test. No. So that's what was happening. I guarantee you. So they rewrote the whole thing. And again, it ain't like you can't write the answers and take time to figure it out and put it on the internet or something. But I would not recommend that, guys. Let's work from a place of authenticity, okay? Let's work, let's just be truthful and honest with ourselves, because it's gonna come out later. If you're cheating the system some kind of way, if you're, you know what I'm saying? So learn the information, take time and invest in yourself. So yes, come on over, come on through. In the $47 option, there is the loan signing agent training. You can take that. And most of you aren't even ready for the loan signing agent training. If you don't know how to properly notarize documents, I always keep it 100. You need to learn how to properly notarize. I always like you to do a little bit of general notary work first. That's like boot camp. And then add loan signing. By the time you get to loan signing, that's an expert. You easy peasy. Sitting at the table looking all pretty with your suit on and your jacket and passing them papers around and getting them signed and executed. All right. Diamond says it's hot here. Girl, it was so hot, I had to cut the fan on. But welcome, Diamond. Welcome. How you been doing? Yeah, so now let me get off my soapbox a little bit. I want to talk a little bit about mystery shopping. So what is mystery shopping? And some of you are not doing it. And some of you also need money to buy your supplies. You need money for equipment, right? So this is an excellent way to add to what you're already doing to get some instant income, okay? It's quicker than just waiting on your loan signings and stuff like that. Mystery shopping. It's all kind of ways. I'm going to talk about what it is right quick. So I have several videos here on the channel. Mystery shopping, though, is just that. You're going out to a store. You're pretending that you're a client, okay? They may have you go to Quick Trip or to a Shell gas station if you don't have Quick Trip, or a Dollar General or a Walmart, any store like that. And they'll say, hey, can you go in that store and see if you see WD-40 on the shelf? So you'll walk through the store, check it out, and just kind of see what's going on. And just kind of casual, you'll find a WD-40, take a picture of it, and upload it to their website and get paid for that. Sometimes there may be documentation that needs to be filled out. Okay, so there are many different types of mystery shops, but I do give you a full list of companies that you can sign up with. We discuss it deeper over in mentorship, okay? And I'll give you a coupon code that you can use on the mystery shopping course and all of the trainings, not the mentorship, because there's no coupon code for that. That's already a very reasonably priced. But if you want to buy a single course, such as field inspection, mystery shopping, apostille, any of those, ink fingerprinting, if you're interested in any of those, you can use coupon code WIN2025, okay? And then go to notaryeducators.com under the self-paced courses and find whichever course you would like and get 60% off of it, okay? So that'll put you around like 40 something to 50 something for each course, okay? But you'll make that back on your first job, guarantee. There ain't no guarantee, but it's pretty much guaranteed though. Tammy says, what state are you training from? I'm in Ohio. We train all 50 states, Tammy. We have people in our mentorship that are actually in Ohio. I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't know if she's here today or not, Miss Leslie. She is in Ohio, but we train all 50 states. So when you come to community, when you join, there are people there nationwide, because all of your documents are not going to come from Ohio, okay? All of your documents. Matter of fact, I challenge you, Miss Tammy, the majority of your documents are going to come from outside of your state. So that's how I'm able to teach all 50 states. You need to know how to handle any piece of paper somebody put in front of you. If you've not watched my how to do a toilet, you can even notarize a piece of toilet paper. You can notarize a piece of toilet paper, okay? So when you get into training, you'll see, oh, Miss Kimmi was right. So all of your documents, again, are not going to originate in your state. If you're in Alabama, our training is for you. If you're in California, our training is for you. Now, my California people, which we do have in our mentorship program, we have quite a few. Californians, Arizonians, and all that. We got quite a few, right? Because we're nationwide. But my California people do have a few extra steps that they have to do. And I go over that in the courses with them. And then also when they get their actual assignments, sometimes we have to maybe add an additional document or something with California. California is a little tricky. Okay. California and Louisiana. Those are my two trickiest states. Okay. but we got it. We handle it. We've been handling California for a long time. So like I said, we teach all 50. Tammy says, could you repeat the code? Yes, ma'am. Let me go a little slower too, because I get all worked up. And I don't really talk fast. I don't consider myself a fast talker, but I guess sometimes I am, because Jeffrey will be like, what you say? So anyway, the coupon code, though, for a single course is WIN WIN 2025. WIN 2025. And with that code, the most popular course people need to get started is Notarize Like a Pro. Because I want you to notarize like a pro. Again, if you don't know how to notarize that document, you have no business doing business. We are not learning in Facebook. We are not learning in Chat GPT. One of our mentees, one of our members of our notary family, he confessed it. He's super cool about it, so he don't mind if I talk about it. And I'm not making fun of him, but I just appreciate his honesty. He said he tried to learn how to be a notary in Chat. And you can try that. But Chat, that's why I always say Chat, guys, is not going to replace people. It's not. It's going to replace some people, but not all people, okay? So when you get a chance, check out my other channel, Creators Club with Kimmi, and that's where I teach people how to walk in this digital space, okay? I teach people how to make money on YouTube, how to start their own courses, how to write about something they're passionate about, how to do an ebook. So check that channel out too, okay? That's Creators Club with Kimmi, okay? Creators, all K's, Creators Club with Kimmi. And that's the one where I'm going to focus and niche down on YouTube. I made that decision today. And this is off topic, so hang out with me. But some of you are doing social media in your business or want to start doing social media. So I'm going to talk about it for a minute, because that's what family do, right? Yeah, so I'm going to niche down on that channel. Right now, I kind of talk about AI. I talk a little bit about how to start an ebook, how to do this, how to do that. But I think I'm going to niche a little bit more, because I found that my YouTube videos, how to start a YouTube channel, I'm really good at that. And that's what I did. I have 3 of them, right? So I do have 3 channels, in case you did not know. Subscribe to all of them. It's Life with Kimmi and Jeff. That's where we talk fitness and weight loss and just life. We just talk life over there. And then Creators Club is where I teach people how to actually do YouTube, okay? I'm pretty excited about that too, because those videos are doing very well. And you got to know your numbers. In your notary business, you got to know your numbers. So you got to see what works and what doesn't work. If you're offering e-fingerprinting and you find, you know what, I'm not getting as much ink fingerprinting work as I would like, then let's target that for a month. All month, just blitz it. Run some ads, ink fingerprinting. If you want to do apostilles and you find, you know what, I'm only getting 1 here and there and I want to do more, for 1 month, let's focus on apostilles. We might run some ads, okay? Make sure our Google page is tight. That's what we did last night over on Mentorship. We did Google pages and we did website reviews yesterday. So we got people's websites and Google pages up and running, and they did the work, but we just come in and kind of clean it up for them. Am Wu says, is it standard for an attorney to want a copy of your notary commission certificate? It's not standard, but it's not unheard of. It's not the standard. So every time I work with an attorney, they're not, hey, let me see a copy of your commission. They don't. Matter of fact, I need to make sure I have one in my bag, my new one. I'm glad you said that. Yeah, they don't typically ask for it. But I always have it, and I teach my mentees to have it in their bag, because we had a situation recently. I don't know if you saw that video. I just did it here on YouTube. Are you required to give your ID? One of my students went to a signing, and they asked for his ID. They sure did. They was like, hey, I need to see your ID. And I've had that happen before, but only like one time. And I showed them my ID, okay? I do have a badge that I have. I have my bag. Let me show y'all. So, because I don't always want to show them my ID. You know, I don't think they need to know where I live at. I'm coming to you. You the one need help, not me. Right? I'm in the process of changing my notary bag too, y'all. So I ordered this one. Let me show y'all. That's why the tag's still on it. Hold on. Let me let the selfie stick up. Let me show y'all. So I ordered this bag. Because I have a rolling bag. Many of you seen it before. I'll show y'all. And some of y'all might be new. Hold on. Don't be judging, because I got to put my shoes up. But look, that's my other bag. that I had, my purple bag. I love that bag, but I decided that I don't want a rolling bag anymore. You know, we change as women. So I got this bag. But I don't like this one. I do like this one. If I ordered like 10 bags, they all came. Some were too big, like Goldilocks. Some were too little. So I still got the tag on it because it's going back tomorrow. The one I think I really want is coming tomorrow. When I get it, I will show you. But I have a badge. Let me show y'all. Hold on. I have a badge, and I will show them my badge. And that typically will suffice, okay? Let me show you my badge. It typically will suffice. And I think I ordered this on Zazzle. Zazzle? Let me show y'all. I'm going to cover up a little bit of the info. Okay? So I ordered this badge on Zazzle. And I already had the lanyard. Okay? And on the back I put my address in case it's lost or stolen. And I got my NNA logo on there. Okay? And I have the name of my company. And what else I got? Oh, yes, it says NNA background, NNA certified, background checked. And then my name of my business and my phone number. Okay? So I will pull that out because like I said, I don't typically like to give them my my driver's license. And I don't think I should have to. Okay? So for you, you can order this badge too, okay? I'll do a whole nother what's in my notary bag when I get my new bag, when I figure out which one I'm gonna use. And it'll be here tomorrow. Like I said, I ordered like 10 bags. What other questions do y'all have? I'm gonna hang out a few more minutes tonight. But I wanted to show you the other main important thing I'm gonna show you tonight, because we're not gonna do what's in my bag tonight. Your handbook. Your handbook is not going to teach you how to be a great notary, but it does have things in there that you need to know. So I don't care what state you're in. When I'm teaching you, this is the first thing I tell you to do. I tell you to buy this, download this, or some states have it in PDF. You can download it electronically. Georgia's not one of those states. I know we're a little behind on everything. So your state also, some of your states don't even have a handbook. You might have one piece of paper that tell you a few rules and regulations, okay? So, but I love this bag. I might keep it, but like I said, I got 2 more coming tomorrow. I got a purple one and a black one that's like 15 inches. So I might keep that bag. I just wanted something different. So when I get it and I make up my mind, I'll come back and show you which one I chose. Probably tomorrow. That's what the video will be about. Tomorrow, my live. I'll show you which one I chose and go through what's in my bag. Yeah. Because I took back, let me show y'all. This is a shame. Let me show y'all. But I couldn't decide which bag I wanted. Y'all see all these Amazon boxes? These were all bags. Look at this. These were bags. Look. Amazon. Those were bags that I was trying to decide which one do I want. So I had to take all this stuff back to Staples. They took it back for free. Look at this. My husband was having a fit. He was like, Kim, don't ever do that again. All those are bags that the bag came in. Because I couldn't decide which one I wanted. Some of them were too big. Some of them were too heavy. Because I don't want a heavy bag. And my purple bag that I like to roll. I don't know. I don't want that one. All right. Let's see. Rhonda says, do you have a handbook here in Louisiana? No. So I don't sell handbooks, Rhonda. I sell books on how to start your business. I have the book, How to Start Your Notary Business. But I don't actually sell the handbooks. So you got to get that from your state. And go to your website, because your state may be one that's free and you can just download it, okay? You might be able just to download it. All right? Let's see. Yeah, some of them you can download like a PDF. Remember, all states don't even have a handbook. So you out there just willy-nilly, wild, wild west trying to notarize documents. Woo says, but I do have the book on how to start your business for each state. So that's at the website too, notaryeducators.com, and look under the book selection, okay? Woo says, do you carry a UV flashlight to check IDs? Girl, no. You ain't got to do all that. You do not have to do all that. I know you probably saw that on the internet. You don't have to carry that, baby. What I do though is I do go over ID in training. Okay. And I'll tell you right here, it's not a secret. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'll tell you right now. You got to buy my course for me to tell you what to look for. But when I'm looking at an ID, and again, I go over this in training, I want you looking at the ID. I want you looking at the picture. Okay. Making sure if the ID says that person should be 80 years old and they look like they're 20, that's a problem. Okay. If the ID, the person has red hair, but now they have blonde hair in front of you, is that always a problem? No, because we change our hair. I mean, you can look right here in these pictures. I got all these different hairstyles. Okay. If you're watching this live and you're not on the podcast, I change my hair quite frequently. You guys change your hair. So that in itself is not a problem. If someone presents as a man on their ID and they show up as a woman, right? And they're telling you, no, my name is John. Well, you look at the ID. Does that look like John? We're not going to have a debate with them. We're not going to call anybody and say, hey, this person told me he's a man, now he's a woman, or vice versa, whatever. You do your due diligence to make sure. I would note that in my journal. Okay. Let me show y'all my book collection and journals. But I would note that in my journal that, hey, I had John here today. John told me that he is a woman, right? I'm going to write that down in my journal because you're not going to remember that when it comes time, somebody call you back and say, hey, this document is signed by John, but yet wherever he took it, he was wearing a dress. Okay. So do I have a journal? I do. So in my journal, and I have a collection of these if you haven't seen them. Hey, Leslie. How you doing, ma'am? I was just talking about you. Are you in Ohio? Refresh my memory. But in my journal, and I have 15 of these you can choose from, okay? I just happen to have this one. But in my journal, I'm going to write John. ID was a man. He presented, I thought so. So somebody is here in Ohio, Miss Leslie, they're thinking about joining the program. And I said, I think Miss Leslie is in Ohio. But anyway, and good to see you. How them kids treating you? But anyway, back to the journal really quick. So I'm going to document that in my journal. Anything weird, I teach you to write it in your journal. Anything weird, I'm not referring to John being weird, but I'm talking about the situation. Okay? So I want you to write that in your journal. Also, the book I was referring to is right here. Okay? So I don't have your actual book for your state, but I have one of these for you to start your business. It'll take you step by step. So this one just happens to be for Georgia, but I have one for Alabama, Ohio. Every state has their own book, okay? And then also the pricing book if you want to know how to price your services, all right? And this is entitled Pricing Your Notary Services. Let's talk about the money. It's not that complicated, okay? So I have a whole book collection you can look at too, but the whole point is, guys, get in training. Let's do this thing the correct way. Ladero, hey, my friend. What you up to? What's going on with you? What's going on, Ladero? I started to send you a job the other day, but I was able to send it to Angela because I know you kind of moved a little bit. Okay. So I was able to send it to her. But good to see you. What's going on with you? So I'm just chit-chatting about the need for let me talk about that ID right quick. Because we didn't finish that conversation. That's what we were still talking about. So yeah, with the ID though, so you don't have to have any special lights or lamps. If it's not a big investment, go ahead. But I'm not spending $300 on a special light to look at an ID. Okay. I'm just not. I'm not doing that. But if it's like a $10 investment, $20 investment, go ahead and get it. Why not? Okay. One other tip I'm gonna leave y'all about the ID too is, again, with the height and weight. Okay, height and weight. The person in the ID may say 6'2", and now they're a little shorter, which older people do shrink. It could happen. So I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at how they sign the journal. I'm matching this journal signature to the driver's license. I'm looking at how they sign the document. I'm looking at everything, okay? I'm not just looking at one thing to make my decision. So that's why, again, if you want to buy the lamp, I don't even know how much it costs, but I teach you just how to look at the ID, how to make an informed decision, guys. There's not a piece of equipment or everything that you could buy for every single situation. I like to teach people to use critical thinking. Okay, I don't like when people use that term critical thinking, because sometimes they try to make people seem like they're stupid or not as informed. So when I say critical thinking, I want to teach you how to think for yourself. What's reasonable, what's not, what makes sense, what's off, what's odd. Okay, that's how I like to teach. So you're not going to find even me giving you a list of you got to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm going to give you the principles that you need for mostly any topic, any subject, any document. And that's what we're going to do. Okay. Ain't no list of rules. Okay. Principles. If you follow this, it's going to work. That's why even when I teach people, what's the process? We have a process. And you follow the process, you won't go wrong. It's when you want to go rogue and do what you want to do because you think you know better. And as you start developing yourself and growing your business, there will be things that you say, you know what? I can do this more effectively, more efficiently than Kimmi taught me to do. Go for it. Share it with the community. We're open to that. Okay. Ladero says, trying to keep building. Glad I caught you live. Hugs and kisses to you too, my friend. Oh, yeah. I know you're doing your thing. I know you're doing your thing. I'm so happy for you. Matter of fact, I caught a little bit of your live. I don't know if it was a recording or not yesterday when you were talking about your flyer. I caught the end of it because we had a mentorship session last night. And when I got off, I said, I think Ladero is live. So I don't know if you were live or if it was a live. But either way, my friend, it was good. You always bring the information. I love it. Wayne, what's up, Wayne? My Zeke 6556 says, can you join training at any time or are they seasonal? No, so we don't operate like that. I know what you're referring to. So no, you can join anytime you want to. You can join tonight. You can join tomorrow. Whenever you get ready, we will be here, God willing. We've been here, gonna be here. And that's why we walk in integrity. I don't do nothing that's going to jeopardize my business, my personal notary business, which is none better. And I don't do nothing going to jeopardize Notary Educators. We've been here. We do what we say. We mean what we say, and we do it. So that's how we've been able to be here so long. So yes, you can join anytime. It's not a cutoff. We only let you join once a quarter, once every 6 months. No. Whenever you're watching this, you can feel free to join, okay? You can leave too, whenever you get ready. There's no obligation. Okay, no obligation. So just for those who may be joining us really quick, you got the $27 option. Gives you your core courses plus all the replays, templates. You got your marketing templates. I mean, we give you everything you need. That's why our program is so successful. For real, we are not trying to nickel and dime you. I just want you to be successful. You know why? Because when you're successful, you're going to come back here like my other people and say, hey, Kimmi taught me. You're going to get in Facebook groups and say, Miss Kimmi taught me. Notary Educators is helping me. Oh, Alexis helped me do my Google page. Jeffrey helped me with my computer problem. Okay, so that's how we roll. So I don't have to charge one person $700 just to get started until you need all the certification, which you don't. I'm going to give you the facts to help you grow your business. And again, I compare us to Honda and Mercedes-Benz. Now, we offer Mercedes-Benz quality, okay? I'm going to just keep it 100 with you, okay? It's Mercedes-Benz quality all day long, but who sells more cars? Honda. And Honda has an equally great name. We deliver Honda, okay? Honda. I bought 7 Hondas now. 7. I did 6 because I forgot we bought a new car. It ain't that new. It's like a 19. Almost 2 years ago, we had to get a new car. The other one, it was having some problems. We could have got it fixed. But, you know, sometimes you get a certain age, and Jeffrey was just like, I work all my life. I'm going to get what I want, when I want it, how I want it. And I was like, okay, Big Daddy. I wasn't feeling that. Y'all know I'm going to always be cheap. But I agreed. I was like, this man at work, you know, if that's what he really wants, let's do it. So we got another Honda, though. So we deliver Honda that's going to last you forever. Okay? But it's Mercedes-Benz quality. Let's go. All right? So, yeah, you can leave whenever you want to, though. So you can join whenever you want to. You can leave whenever you want to. The only thing with leaving, you want to just make sure you leave 3 days before, or, you know, like unsubscribe, cancel, whatever. You can even put your membership on pause if you want to. You can put it on pause. You don't have to leave. You can just put it on pause. So you got options, okay? but just 3 days before the next payment. Typically, really 1 day before, but I like to say 3 because I don't want nothing going wrong. And you try to think we trying to keep your money, and you ain't got to say it was fraudulent and all that. Because I had somebody do that recently, really quick, just off topic, and they didn't have to say the transaction was fraudulent. They just had to cancel it. So it's not a big deal. Just like I invite you to join, I invite you to leave when you want to. Ain't nobody hostage, right? So we want you to thrive. And when you feel like I'm good right now, or financially, we have people sometimes they get sick, circumstances change. Right now they got to take care of a family member, and they're going to get married, or they're moving states, changing commission. And they're like, what, let me put a pause on that. It's fine. Just tell us what you need. No, our email, just in case you need it, is info@notaryeducators.com. Okay, but you should be able to get everything you need within the community. But sometimes people may have a private issue and you may not want to share that. That's okay. But our email is info@notaryeducators.com. So we're everywhere. We ain't trying to run, hide, keep your money, or none of that. Okay, so what other questions do we have? I got about 5 more minutes. And I think I'm going to hop on my other channel and talk about how to start a YouTube channel. I think I'm feeling froggy today. I think I'm going to do that. I had a chocolate. Okay, really quick while I wait on y'all questions. So Wayne, we'll be looking for you, okay? We got a lot of men folk, and our men folk are coming through. Shout out Michael, Jeffrey, Joe, okay? They coming through. Elijah, all right? And they're not quiet. This new batch of men folk ain't quiet, and I'm loving it. I am loving it. Okay. And that's the thing about mentorship too, guys. The more you communicate and the more you're actually active in the community, don't just be scared and be a fly on the wall. When we have our live sessions, which we meet every single Monday, at 7 o'clock. Every single Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We've not missed one. Now, the set date is new. We started that back in October. Last year, we asked the community, hey, what day of the week do y'all want to do it? Do y'all want a set day? And to my surprise, because I thought I was helping people out, I was like, well, it's going to be Tuesday this week, Wednesday that week, Thursday this week. The community was like, we want it on Monday night. So we took a poll, and everybody participated that wanted to. So now we meet every Monday, and we do get a huger turnout on Mondays. And I would have thought not. I'm thinking in my world, Monday is my busiest day at work, like my business, my notary business. And I was like, okay, so that's what everybody wanted. And I do what's best for the community. And it's been working out. Yes, Wayne, we meet on Kajabi. Yep, we meet on Kajabi. So what we encourage people to do is once you sign up, like if you sign up today, you can immediately access your courses. You don't have to wait on an additional email or anything like that. You're already in the program. Download on your cell phone or your mobile device or your laptop or whatever you're going to be using the Black Kajabi app. And that way you can have the community there. The help button is there. There's a help button in case as you start doing assignments and you're like, you know what, I don't know what goes on this line. We'll have you snap a picture, upload it. We look at this and then we got you. Hey, Akia. Locked and loved by him. I love that. Hey, what you doing, Akia? How you doing, honey? Yeah, so we meet on Kajabi. So you download the Kajabi app. It's a black app with the letter K. And then that's how you'll be in touch with us. We'll communicate over there 7 days a week. Our community runs 7 days a week. Even on the weekends, because I work 7 days a week. Now, most of the time, we're all actually in there commenting. So it's not just me, it's the community. I mean, literally. So I love the way the community is helping each other. I mean, they really do. I need to see what's going on over there right now, but I'm live. So I'll check it out in 2 minutes because I'm going to get off of here. Let's see. Locked in Love says, I'm glad I caught you. Yes, nice to see you here. Hey, S. Abdul, what you doing today? What's going on with you? Welcome. These are a few of our members actually that have joined. So sometime when I go live, if I remember, I'll put it over in the community so they can come on over. If they ain't sick of hearing us talk notary business, they can come on over too. But we meet live every Monday night. Yeah, so we typically rotate between myself and Alexis. She's our other trainer. She does mostly the loan signing, Google My Business. She does everything, but I have her focus on loan signing, Google My Business, and websites is typically what she does. So for example, if you take her Google My Business course and for some reason you're like, I still don't know how to do this, I just want somebody to do it for me, then she'll do it for you. You just have to pay her. That's all. You can get on her calendar, and she's not that expensive, really. She's not, for all that you get. She'll build your website for you. She'll build your website for you. I don't have a website course in the community yet because I have one on Creators Club. I may add that. I got to think about it because I could upload that website course. Let me see if I'm feeling that generous or not, because that's really part of my other business, how to build an online presence with the Creators Club. I told you I got 3 YouTube channels. So I may go ahead and add that to the, because I do get a lot of questions about websites. I may add that. I got to think about it. Let me think about it overnight. It's not there today, so don't join thinking it's there. But the Google My Business course is there. Marketing, everything you need, actually. That's why I said I think I might add my website course. I have a website course. It's pretty nice. Y'all know everything we do is going to be nice around here. I may add it to the notary course. I may add it. I got to think about that one. I'm still processing. But anyway, any more questions? S. Abdul said that would be great. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. S. Abdul, I'm thinking about it. I really want you guys to win, and that's why I think I may add that. I hadn't thought about it too much before, honestly, today. Let me sleep on that one because it's really part of my other business. But I really do want you guys to win, and I know that's one little missing piece that may stump you guys sometimes. It's building up the website. Okay, let me think about it. Y'all know I take everything under advisement that y'all tell me. So I got you guys. I got you. So any last questions? Let's go. Anything else before I get out of here? Anything else? Because we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Anything else? I'll give y'all 2 minutes because I know it might take a second to type. Anything else? Okay. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hey, Ladero, thank you. Yes. You could drop your channel on there too, Ladero. You can drop your channel. I appreciate it, Ladero. You can drop your channel. Tell me what it is again. Is it GINN? Yeah, see you over in chat, Miss Abdul. See you in chat. Ladero, is it GIN Mobile Notary? Is that what your channel is? Ladero actually trained with us, and he's blossomed and doing his own thing now. But he always still rock with us. Ladero, is that your... I'm going to wait for you to tell me if that's your channel. I think his channel is GINN. And he does very well in the business too, guys. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out. He be dropping gems too. I think it's GIN Mobile Notary. Oh, he says, I don't need them follow me. That's the business channel. The notary group is Notary Know-How Georgia. Oh, no, they do need to follow your business channel. He's so funny. Oh, okay. It's called the Notary Group. Okay, y'all can still check out his notary page. He said follow him at the Notary Group channel. Is Notary Know-How Georgia. Okay, Notary Know-How Georgia. Okay, so y'all can check that out too. Okay. Oh, I got you. I got you. His business is GIN. I know something about you. All right, my friend. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I got to run because, like I said, I'm going to go over to Creators Club. If you want to know how to start a YouTube channel, join me over there in about 10 minutes because I think I'm going over there. Bye, guys. Until then, NotaryEducators.com. We got you covered A to Z. All right. Yeah, he said Jen is his notary business. All right. And much success to you and Jen and everything else you got going on, okay? All right, people. Bye. See y'all over in mentorship or next time I'm live tomorrow with my new notary bag. All right. Bye, guys. Good night.
Thanks for tuning in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast. We hope you found today's episode helpful and inspiring as you build your notary business. Don't forget to explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training notary library for more resources to expand your skills and services. Stay connected with us on YouTube at Notary Educators with Kimmi for even more tips, tricks, and industry insights. Be sure to subscribe and share this podcast with others who want to succeed in the notary field. Until next time, keep growing and learning, and take your notary business to the next level. See you soon! Don't forget, for all things notary related, visit notaryeducatorsllc.com.